name is Carolyn Weeks, and my message to my younger self today pertains to my expectation. So I was born on the island of Montserrat, and false expectation was, I believe, embedded in us, in our subconsciousness. For example, I recall we were told that, the streets are made of gold and everyone get along, land of milk and honey. When in fact, the gold was the yellow line in the streets. And I found that in certain areas, so you'll have either the blacks, the Vietnamese, the Spanish, all integrated in the area, but in different pockets. Arriving to the U.S. was very exciting. It quickly became disappointing. What do I mean by that? Well, we migrated to the U.S. during integration, busing, early 70s. And what I found was the harmonious, the expectation in terms of folks getting along was not there. You had, the racial issue, blacks against whites against black in terms of integration. You had even blacks against blacks, because the ones that are migrating from the island, they're migrating to the U.S. for a better life. So, what job might be demeaning or less advantageous to the American blacks, the island black will take it because it's all about survival. So there was that conflict, and it stuck to me. Harmonious neighbors, that was far and few in between. Everyone is striving, and in striving, it appears that each certain race was belittling each other, making it seems like one is better than the other, which was confusing because when I was in the island as a young child, I recall only seeing one white person, or one or two, and I thought that was amazing that God actually created another race. And so I was excited to migrate to the U.S. and actually thought, that'd be wonderful to meet all of these different races, only to find that it was a melting pot, but it was a struggle. Everyone is struggling, and it seems like it was almost like Darwinism. Everyone's trying to be better than the other, which it shouldn't be, but I guess that's human nature. What I've learned in the process was if you don't have self-love, it's easy to get misdirected, if you will. Migrating here, there's just so much coming at you, so much you're not exposed to, friends, media, and whatever the case may be. And if self-love, strong self-esteem is not embedded inside of you at a young age, you can easily get distracted. I told myself at a young age, as I was struggling, it took a time, that God doesn't make trash. None of us, whether we're oops or accident, because a lot of human beings are unplanned, but whatever the case is, God doesn't make mistake. At least that's what I believe in my spiritual balance. If we don't have that, the feeling of needing to be accepted by your peers can cause conflict within oneself. I grew up again where, being from the islands, I had an accent, and I still do. Love it, because I've learned to accept my accent and know it's part of me, and it's a wonderful part of me. That's what makes me unique. So I don't have to try to sound like someone else, nor look like someone else for that matter, because we are all uniquely made. So, and that took some time to understand as well. But getting back to the feeling of acceptance, I recall, there's always these different popular groups and you want to be part of them. And I recall wanting to be part of those groups, but I just wasn't accepted. Or I felt I wasn't accepted. I was always teased and these different nicknames. And so, but whatever the case is, my life didn't go down that path. And I'm humbly grateful it didn't, because the path those popular group had chosen was not good. Without getting into it, quite a few of them was end up leading to drugs and so forth. So I was humbly grateful, though I didn't understand at that time that my road was different, my path was different. So my message, I guess, is to ensure that to my younger self and to my grandbabies that a strong self-love, self-worth is embedded in them at a young age. And irregardless if their friends, their peers, even their family try to belittle them or make them feel that they're less than, to let them know that they're not. Because that is important. Because when the time comes when they're faced with challenge, They need to be able to listen to that inner voice that will direct them, and not feeling that they have to go a different direction in order to be accepted or to be popular. The United States is a wonderful place, so I don't want to not say that, because it is true. But the road to what one might define as success, again, you have to have a level of expectation and self-worth to know that not everything that you see on TV, your friends, or even your family say to you is correct. You have to listen to your inner voice to find your own path. And that path may differ, and that's good. That's not bad at all. The most important thing is to love yourself, know your self-worth, practice that. And if ever you feel, this is to my younger self and to my grandbabies, they ever feel inadequate, out of sort, odd, if you will, embrace that awkwardness, that feeling, and find out exactly what it is. Most of the time it might be something new that you need to embrace, but you're just unfamiliar with it. So the message to my younger self, in conclusion, is love yourself, know your self-worth, and life will prevail.
Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, to comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you can be notified when the next video is posted. Thank you so much. Bye.